Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Talk with Southpaw Slick. And today's video is going to be based on a couple of Facebook posts, which I will link in the description. And once again, one of them is about 50-50 talk from your favorite Facebooker, Ali Marie. And another post was talking about a month or two ago, with Steve Harvey, when he was talking about the table thing, or bringing to the table that all a woman needs to do is bring procreation to the table. That's it. What she brings to the table is the ability to make another you. There you go, procreation. Well, that's the way he worded it. And I'm looking at Ali Marie's post, and it says that these guys want to go 50-50, but they expect a woman to work 7 to 12 hours a day, come home, take care of the kids, cook, clean, and you just bring your 50%. Like you want the woman to do 150% or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what it said on the post that she put up. And I'm like, here we go again. We're talking about this 50-50 shit. It's like, I wish everybody would just sweep this under the rug, figure out what works for you and your partner, and keep it moving. Everybody doesn't work the same way. Unfortunately, once again, we live in a modern society, a post-traditional society, or like some people would say, a post-patriarchal society, even though it supposedly still exists, even though it doesn't, but not in the West at least. But that's why I'm saying, if 50-50 works for that couple, whatever. If 80-20 works for that one, if 70-30 works for that one, if 100-0 works for that one, whatever. That's it. Everybody can't move the same because everybody is not making the same kind of income. The majority of people that are living today, both the men and woman, or man and man, or woman and woman, work. That's it. I'm saying if that's what it takes to sustain their livelihood, then so be it. Don't shame that couple for doing 50-50 if it works for them and if they want to do that. Now, of course, ideally, I do agree that the man should pay most, if not all, the bills, at least the major expenses. I do agree with that. I definitely agree with that, but I'm saying that it's not feasible for some people to do that. I'm saying that that's just the society we live in now. And I know it's hard for a lot of women to accept it, but it is what it is. I'm saying those days of your grandparents are over. I'll say how they always want to bring that up. My grandmother and grandfather, they wasn't, living like how we're living now. My grandfather paid all the bills. He was the man of the house. My grandmother was the housewife at home. I'm saying that's out the window. That's out the window. Yes, it would be nice if we can all live like they did. But like I said, that's not the society we live in anymore. That's why I'm saying this 50-50 talk needs to be deaded. For real. It needs to be deaded. I was just scrolling past, and once again, I just saw that big 50-50, and I'm like, oh, great. Here we go with this bullshit again. Like I'm saying, it's annoying. It really is. I'm not saying that I don't agree. I'm just saying I'm tired of everybody talking about it. Because like I said, everybody can't live like that. That's it. That's it. The majority of men are not rich. A lot of these women out here are not housewives. Even the ones that want to be housewives, they just want to stop working and do nothing in exchange. You just want to sit down and look pretty. That's it. Like a trophy wife. That's what housewife means to a lot of women. Not all, but a lot. Is trophy wife. You just want to be pretty and do nothing in exchange for a man taking care of all the expenses and sustaining my livelihood. Just give him some obligatory sex, and that's it. Now, on to the Steve Harvey thing, which I thought about that after I saw that clip, right when it happened, or around the time it happened. And I'm thinking, this was with the Ebony K. Williams situation, if I'm not mistaken, when Steve Harvey made his response. And he was talking about, oh, like men need to stop asking women what they bring to the table, which I agree with, because like I said before, when I made a video about men asking that question, when they ask that question, it's rhetorical. You only ask it to a woman that you know offers nothing but what she has between her legs and nothing else. They just want to hear you say something. That's it. That's it. I'll say it's kind of like a shit test. Kind of. I'm saying, like, what do you bring to the table? And he expects you to say nothing or something stupid like, I bring myself to the table, or I am the table, or I can bring a table on top of your table, or some dumb shit like that. When I made that video, what I said in that video was, if a man vets a woman properly, he's not going to ask what that woman brings to the table. If he keeps that woman around, he already sees value in her. He sees her as an asset besides access to sex. I'm saying if it's something long-term. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to ask a woman that you deem worthy of your commitment that question. You only ask that question to scallywags and bum bitches. That's what you ask that question to hoes. That question is reserved for them. But with Steve Harvey, he was saying that all a woman needs to bring to the table is the ability to procreate. And I thought to myself at the time, if a woman is infertile, or she has her tubes tied, or if she's not willing to have any more children, if she already has any, you're basically saying she has no value. That's basically what you're saying. All a woman needs to do is bring the ability to make another you, and that's it. Don't you see how like fucked up that sounds? You're saying she has no other redeemable qualities whatsoever. Just procreation. That's it. Like I'm saying, it's like if she doesn't have that, then you're saying she has no value. I mean, am I, interpreting what he said the wrong way? I don't think so. I don't think so. But Steve Harvey's a sucker anyway, so it's like whatever he says, I don't take it to heart really. I don't really, he's a funny guy. That's it. He's a comedian. I'll leave it at that. I'll listen to the comedy stuff. But when he talks about relationship advice, I don't want to hear it. Because 9 times out of 10 is bullshit. And it's pandering. Like he did right there. He pandered to women. He threw us under the bus and said that a woman has to do the bare minimum. And that's bring a child to the table. Or the ability to make a child. That's it. Nothing else. That, I can't co-sign that. No, she doesn't have to bring any money to the table, especially if the man is well off. But she at least has to do something, no, that's not good enough. Basically, you're saying that's it. All she brings is what? You just said it in a more euphemistic way. Oh, the ability to procreate. That's it. Or the ability to make another you. I'm saying that doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think women should take his advice on that one. That, oh yeah, I just got to be pregnant and that's it. That's it. Nothing else. No, I'm not co-signing that. Ideally, when I was talking about the 50-50 thing, yes, it would be nice if the man paid the majority, if not all the bills, the woman stayed at home, took care of home, took care of kids. That would be great. But that's just not the world we live in now. That's not the world we live in now. Yes, there are couples out here that are doing that. And I commend them for being able to do that. That's awesome. But everybody can't do it. That's it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But also, as a man and as a woman, make sure you are qualified to make those demands. If you're a man and you want a submissive, quote unquote, or cooperative woman, make sure you're a man that can demand that. Same thing for a woman. You want a man that makes six figures or more. You want to be taken care of. Make sure you're a woman worthy of that treatment. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.